So this guy Destiny. So I guess this is Destiny, right? That's him, right? Before the blue hair.
Mm-hmm. Before the
Y'all
blue
bear.
hair.
Okay, yeah, that's
There's the blue
definitely.
hair.
Yeah, like,
What a picture. Oh my
oh,
God.
and so what you see going on back in the, I've seen this clip before this divorce happened. And all right, 2 years ago, I went to, was it 2 years ago? Yeah, it was about 2 years ago. I went to this Minds thing that they were doing in New York, and it was people like just talking about having different discussions and debates. Tim Pool had put it on with one of his friends, and Destiny was there, right? And he was talking about, now this guy was fully into the COVID narrative, jab everything, okay? And he was talking about it, and I remember he kept looking down. He couldn't even look at the screen, like at the audience. He was just like, well, there's people out here and they say propaganda, and I'm like, who is this person? Because I was like, how come they can't focus on the screen, like or the audience, like, why is he not, he's giving poor eye contact. I mean, was almost looking at the mic, about to eat the microphone. I was like, this is crazy. So I knew from right there, I was like, whoever this person is, they need to go see somebody. They need some medication or some therapy or something. Fast forward, then I figured out, okay, it's this streamer. So this is Destiny right here, looking real sad and simple. Like, this is his wife dancing with some other guy, okay? And because they were doing a live, and then the guy was like, oh, I'm in the mood to dance or something. Like, can I come on, Melina, let's dance? And she's like, yeah, all excited. And he was just like sitting there like, it's Melina time. It's Melina time. It was just dumb.
Just being a sad simp sitting there, and they have for anyone else, like I said, who don't know who this is, I'm pretty sure they had like an open marriage, right?
They absolutely had an open marriage, and I'm about to read the message she said. So they had an open marriage, and they both were bisexual. Like, it's just too much. Like,
I didn't know that. That's oh God. That just makes it worse.
Doesn't it make it worse? Like, doesn't it almost, like, it's so much, like, it makes me feel like I just smell like it makes me feel like there's a smell to them. Like, I'm sorry, God forgive me. I know what I'm saying. I don't care.
Yeah, no, kind of like there's like a layer of ick. Like, oh,
yes, just people, just a bunch of people. So now he put and I'm gonna tell you how this happened, because they're already in an open marriage. So it's like, what, a divorce? What could have possibly, nobody cheated on anybody, because this is what y'all do. So Destiny, I'll have a small convo when I get back about things. I'm not gonna nuke Melina or anything, but the last 2 months and 2 weeks have been a massive mind F for me. Watching her become obsessed with a toxic, abusive guy. When I visited Sweden last, he gave Mel an ultimatum to divorce me and then threatened to end himself when she didn't do it, among 20 other abusive, manipulative things he's done, and endlessly make excuses for him. So I'm out. Then he says again, anyway, have fun with movies. Okay, so now I think he was replying to people or something. I don't know. He says, Josh, yeah, me discovering boundaries was the death knell in this relationship. Okay. Sleepy Run, he must be answering again. This proves every point I've ever made. Girls can leave you for a jobless, manipulative losers if they play their cards right. And then the other thing he said, I wanted a massive therapy session to see if I could express myself better and iron out some boundaries. But it's hard for me to ask for anything after anything if I've been a pushover for so many years. And that last sentence, I was like, that's a cry for help. So that's an absolute cry for help. Like, bro. So Autumn Groyper, like, if y'all don't know who Autumn, it's like, I'm the guy she became obsessed with. So for a second, I was like, she became obsessed with Autumn Groyper, but like, nah, she became obsessed with this guy. Okay, this is the guy.
Ugh.
If y'all see it yet, or is it lagging? Or we'll put a teeny bit of this on.
I'm not that's him.
Yeah.
Kids out there think I'm the shit, and they all.
Okay, so apparently this is his music. Somebody put, this is the dude that F Destiny's wife so good she divorced him. And yeah, this is what it is. This is what they do. And I mean, look at her behavior here, right? Like, this is just another guy.
Give him a little kiss on the cheek. I think I'll have to put some after.
Okay, hold on, wait. I'm not okay with it.
Ew, you licked it. You licked somebody's face.
Look at him just running up.
She just licked his face.
That's okay.
No English, no.
This guy, yeah. So you saw that, right?
Yeah.
So this is you know, this is them. This is what they, and then like oh man, Justin just dropped off some bad
Yeah.
news. Like,
Did you see that? Did you see that video that he's talking about? It's floating around.
What video? Can you find it?
That's what I'm looking for now. There was a video where he basically said that he was like, they said, "Are you worried?" He's like, "Well, if I was worried, I would make her sign a prenup." And he
forbid this happens, will it be fun if this open relationship ends up causing things to fall apart down the line if one of you guys finds yourself in an entanglement, so to speak, with with somebody who you might find a deeper connection with than the other person? Like if that causes the relationship to fall apart, that probably wouldn't be very fun.
No, it would be horrible, and it would be sad.
Do you guys have a high degree of confidence that your marriage will last for decades?
I mean, I married her without a prenup, so I fucking hope so. Okay, or else this motherfucker's gonna be.
My wife fucks other guys.
God forbid this happens. Will it be fun if
this guy called it spot on, right? Because of course that's what happens. I mean,
yeah,
that could 100% happen in this type of situation. You're out doing whatever. You're going to meet other people. You have that connection, or you could have had that connection, and then boom, now she's gone. And
now she's gone.
How much respect is she going to have for him while he's allowing this to happen, right? Like,
right.
I just can't see any woman having respect for their significant other if they're allowing this and want this. Like, I don't know. He just seems like a very weak person anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I had to come back to this picture. I mean, just look at his face. I remember watching this clip and I was like, this guy is dying by every second. Like, you want to talk about, like, what is it, death from 1,000 cuts or something like just bleeding out. You could just see him, but he's just like, she's that.
It's like internally he's dying and the camera needs to like just slowly zoom in on his face as his soul is just getting crushed longer and longer. And then like you need a sad violin playing, you know? Like
that or that song, you know, the song from the show.
Yeah. Oh, the Curb Your Enthusiasm song. Yeah. Yeah, it is. As Harry Toe, that's a great name, points out, yeah, it's very funny, but it's also sad at the same time.